Welcome to the Family Financial Freedom channel. The main intent of this channel is to educate Indian families who are new to stock market about some best practices. Hello, welcome to Pearls of Wisdom from Investment Gurus. In our life, out of our experiences, we found out, say, some truths. Then when we encapsulate and try to pass on to our next generation, they will be like simple quotations or simple facts. So is in our investment journey and process. Investment in reality is simple, but we complicate it. Our legend investors in their lifetime, when they experience, experiment and come back with such simple truths, simple philosophies, and they share those secrets in terms of simple quotations or statements, why not take them, understand and use them in our investment rather than reinventing everything? That's the very purpose of this series. Hope it helps you to accelerate in your investment journey. Let's go watch today's Pearl of Wisdom from our investment gurus. Hello. Pearls of Wisdom from Market Gurus. What happens to your confidence if market suddenly falls 15-20% for an unexpected reason? Our investment guru Warren Buffett once said, you get market downfalls, you get market recessions. If you don't understand this, that this will happen, the recessions are going to happen, then you are not ready. You won't do well in the stock markets. This is one of the most important investing lessons that every investor need to understand and accept. We need to understand, especially the newcomers to the markets, that market falls are very normal. Not always market goes in one direction, right? I mean, even if a stock goes from 100 to 1000, it doesn't go straight away from 100 to 100, 500, 700,000, right? It might go until 300, then come back to 250 and again go 500 and again come back to 400. So these falls are very natural in the market, in any stock's journey. Every bull market also had corrections. Keep that in mind. Its market happens in cycles. Bull market, then bear market, bull market, and then bear market, like that. Every great company also will have some times of testing, because of which it declines, share price and other things declines. And every long-term investor knows that volatility is a must in the stock market. It's not always a straight line of growth, right? um, Another important thing that we need to understand from this quote is, during this falls or recessions, people experience the fear and the weak hands exit, thinking that the stocks are going to fall down further. But strong investors actually prepare to position themselves to identify the fundamentally strong companies, because they are getting those companies at a cheaper valuation. Some of the biggest wealth building opportunities that came during the recessions, everybody says 2008 recession was the biggest. It, almost like 1.5 years it was the recession, but it recovered later. Similarly, post BJP government coming into power in 2013, 1 year markets cheered up, but again markets were kind of in recession for 2 years or 2.5 years afterwards. And who can forget the recent COVID crash? Correct. Similarly, after COVID crash, after a year also, when Ukraine war happened, and the recent Iran-Israel war is happening, right? These are all some market falls. So great investors buy quality businesses when market is feeling high fear. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to mention is, emotional control matters than your intelligence or IQ. On contrary, long-term investors think differently. While short-term traders fear volatility, long-term investors understand that good businesses survive these difficult cycles. Economies, economics and economies of the countries recover, and they don't stagnate. Compounding needs time. It doesn't happen in fraction of the time. Example, as IT companies like Infosys from 2000s to 2020, similarly HDFC Bank, or even Asian Paints, Titan, lot of examples we can quote, where they were also difficult times, and also they, if you give time, they'll grow. Do you remember Nestle, the Maggie and all? There was I don't know, 10 years back or something, right? There was a serious allegation about them in which it fell drastically, but look at where it is now. So all face temporary declines before becoming wealth creators, wealth generators. Preparation is the real key. We have to emotionally prepare ourselves. The stock market rewards patience, discipline, and emotional strength. Temporary declines are not the enemy of investors. The real enemy is our emotional reactions. If you can stay calm during difficult markets, you are already ahead of most of the investors, and you can generate wealth. The key is staying invested during those tough times in quality companies. I have given similar investment pearls from our market gurus in other videos. Please refer them. They will help you emotionally get strong and become generate a lot of wealth in your investment journey. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to get such updates directly to you. If you resonate with this concept, please uh, list any examples in the comments below, which will inspire others. Thank you for listening and subscribing to Family Financial Freedom. We'll see you in the next episode with another pearl of wisdom. Until then, goodbye.